The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
You know, the economy is solid. The economy is great. You have the chair of the Fed saying this. This says to me rates are going up, but for the right reasons. We have the Fed ratifying things are getting better. How can that not cheer the market up?
Easy, because it's not the truth. That's why. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. This is he's not telling the truth. The market, the interest rates are going up for the wrong reason. And they're going up at the wrong time. You know, we're being told that the rates are rising due to a booming economy. But that's not the case. If the economy was booming, then why isn't our economic GDP growth at 3%? We're still not there. We haven't been there since 2005. We've been stagnant. So what are they talking about? Auto production, industrial production, falling off a cliff. Also, if things are so good, the economy is booming, we have so much cash in our treasury, why aren't we reducing our deficits? Because it's all a lie. They're creating an illusion. It's unbelievable. Never seen anything like it. You know, after the 2008 stock market crash, we were promised if we bailed out the 5 largest banks, remember, it's the banks that drive the stock market up. And remember, ever since they raised rates the other day, the bank stocks have been falling like a flying crowbar. The stock market's down 100 points. Ever since they raised rates, why aren't these bank stocks soaring? Because remember, when interest goes up, banks are supposed to be making more money, more profits, more earnings. Then why is it when they raised rates the other day, the market started to fall apart, started to collapse? These banks, these 5 largest banks, J.P. Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citi, UBS, they're the problem. These banks are a problem. Remember, they used to control 10% of our industry's assets, with $700 billion. They said, when we bailed them out, they said never again would they grow, expand so large that they couldn't fail. Remember that? And remember, at the time, they controlled 10% of our industry's assets of $15 trillion. You know what they control now? More. 50% of the industry's assets. 50%. So wait a minute. You and I bailed them out with the promise they would never be too big to fail, with the promise they're going to control them, and they never grow so large again. Instead, now they control even more. 50% of our industry's $15 trillion in assets instead of 10% before the bailout. What are you, nuts? J.P. Morgan, good example. Jamie Dimon, who sold all these pensions, subprime mortgages that he knew were lousy. They weren't performing assets. They were garbage. This guy even committed crimes. Look at him today, Mr. Big Shot. Matter of fact, he even partnered with Bernie Madoff. He was Bernie Madoff's partner. And because Madoff needed a corresponding bank, a big bank to put that money through. And he knew that any bank he went to, he'd have to find a crook, because they would spot that Bernie, they weren't doing trading of any stocks. It was a Ponzi scheme. So J.P. Morgan, Jamie Dimon, knew it was a Ponzi scheme for years. It was his partner. But when it blew up, he never went to jail. He's a crook. So we have a real problem. We have a real problem. You know, this economy, because of these banks, one thing, these banks aren't really solvent. They're all being propped up. But we can't grow to the 3 or 4% we're being told to. The economy can't grow. Here's why. First of all, that bump we had in economic growth in earnings from the tax cut, that's over. That's going to fade. That was a one-time deal when the earnings increased 7% because of the corporate tax cuts of $1.5 trillion. They were able to prop up about 7%. Their earnings increased about 7%. That's what made them give you that big bang, the big profits. But that's over. Kudlow says we'll hit a sustained economic growth of 3 to 5%. No, we won't. We're going to be about 1.5%, about half of that. The reason we can't grow, and we're not going to get to 3%, we'll never get to 5%, because we have too much debt, we have too much government debt, too much household debt, we have increasing budget deficits, and we have tariffs. And we don't have small businesses being funded properly through the SBA. It's the small businesses that need the money. If you take small businesses and fund them, that's where your best jobs come from. But the SBA is controlled by large corporations who control our Congress. It's the small businesses that are going to drive us to 5%, 6% GDP. Now, all this debt is an anchor. Debt acts like an anchor. It slows growth. Now, you think about the national debt. It's growing at $3.3 billion a day, or 35 times faster than the government income. Budget deficits are growing at $183 billion an hour, or nearly $1 trillion a year. Household debt is rising 60% faster than wages. Households are spending far more than their income. Corporate welfare is the killer, why we can't grow. That corporate welfare is another big killer. See, nobody wants to talk about this. Nobody wants to talk about between the budget deficits, the household debt, the national debt, corporate welfare, and how about the poor wages? Wages aren't keeping pace with inflation because CEOs, instead of plowing their historic corporate profits back into companies through capital investment, so to increase wages of their workers, instead they're using their corporate profits for a record number of stock buybacks for their own personal gain, so to boost their own income, which is now 271 times their workers, giving them a chance. They're doing this so that it gives them a chance to cash out. They want to cash out their shares, knowing we're heading into a crash, knowing the crash has started already on January 26th. Where's the evidence? The CEOs? They're doing stock buybacks for their own personal interest, and the evidence is that they don't care what they're paying for the stocks. We talked about this yesterday. Bear Stearns, Lehman's. This is exactly what the CEO did at the 10 largest banks right before the 2008. The worst was Bear Stearns and Lehman Brothers. Those CEOs kept buying their own stock at unbelievably high prices before the 2008 crash, and they pulled out $2.4 billion before the market crashed. Are you kidding? Another problem we can't grow, tariffs. There is a lot of problems why this economy can't grow, but nobody wants to talk about it. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So what do we have? We have a stock market for almost 5 months now, unable to get back to its all-time high of January 26th. We have a stock market that's supposed to be an economy that's supposed to be so strong, incredibly strong, they're telling us.
The economy, it's doing very well. Well, the economy on fire.
We have a really strong economy.
So if we have a strong economy, why does it take almost 5 months for after it drops 11%, in 5 months it can't go back? We used to have 10% rallies in one day. In one day. All we do is get lied to. And here, it's right here, right on the. Look at the bank stocks. Got my chart up here right now. The bank stocks so weak because the bank stocks are so important. But we also got to remember they're important. We have other considerations why this market's not going to grow, the economy's not going to grow 3% or 5%. It's not, most people don't understand what makes an economy grow or what kills an economy. When you have the national debt is growing faster than we can create income, the government, and then the budget deficits are a killer. Budget deficits means we are spending almost $1 trillion more a year we're taking in. That kills the economy. You got household debt. That's killing the economy. We have a historic household debt. We got households are spending far more money than their incomes. They're using 5 credit cards to make up the difference. We got corporate welfare, which is a real killer to this economy. Real killer. Wages. They're not keeping up with inflation because of CEOs. They're greedy. They're not plowing their profits back into their company as capital investment, which increases productivity, which increases wages. Why would they? They're putting it in their pocket for personal gain. Tariffs. The perception of a tariff alone is so negative for economic growth. The big institutions that buy the stocks, the insurance companies, the banks, all the big guys, the hedge funds, they're not buying. That's why the market's not going up. That's why we can't get the market to run up 11%. We're about halfway there. That's it. The market can only go up halfway in about 5 months. So when you have tariffs, people are nervous. These institutions who make the stock market go up, they're not putting money in. That's why the market's down 100 points today after they raised rates, and they're telling us they're raising rates because the economy is booming. See, when you combine tariffs with an expanding national debt, expanding budget deficits, expanding trade deficits. We just got another recent announcement today, a 25% tariff on $50 billion in Chinese goods. Then China turned around and said they intend to do the same thing. Why do you think the market's down? Because it kills growth. But it's just not tariff. That's just one of 5 things. This is unbelievable. But the perception is tariffs are going to hold growth expectations down, so they're not going to take their money and commit it to stocks. Companies. Why do you think companies, the CEOs, are not taking their stock, taking the money and buying stocks instead of putting it back into their company? Because the expectations for growth going forward is terrible. But guess what? CNBC and Fox and the rest of them say the opposite. If expectations were excellent going forward for growth, Of course, CEOs would put their money back into their company. They'd be buying new equipment. But why should they? What are they going to do? Go out and take $50 million and buy new equipment when they own, let's say they're selling 1 million hats a year? And they know that they can't sell any more than that. Because why? Because of the national debt, because of the trade deficits, because of the budget deficits. That all hurts wages. So that's why wages aren't going up, because of the tariffs. That hurts wages. And when wages aren't going up and people don't have savings and people don't have extra money to invest, they know that. And they're saying, why in the hell would I take my corporate profits and buy all this $50 million in new machinery when I could not sell any more hats that I'm selling now? You think I'm stupid? So I'm going to take that same money and buy our own corporate stock back, and I'm going to put that money in my pocket. So if there was what we're being told, this great economy, they would be plowing it back into new equipment and machinery and technology to increase productivity, which increases wages. So they know that these tariffs are going to be a killer. But that's not what we're being told.
You know, the economy is solid. The economy is great. You have the chair of the Fed saying this. This says to me, rates are going...
What do you think they're going to do? Come on TV and tell everybody, like me, that the economy is not great? You think they're going to tell the truth like me? No. They want people putting money in the stock market. They want, because they make money. These brokers and managers, they make money. Car dealers, they want you to think everything's wonderful. There's the problem, the perception. I'm going to tell you, the tariffs are really, really going to hurt this economy. And you know what the biggest killer why this economy can't grow? Is corporate welfare. That's right, corporate welfare. When you take tariffs and corporate welfare, combine that with national debt, budget deficits, trade deficits, are you kidding? Is someone saying we're going to grow to 5%? What are you, nuts? But I'll tell you what stocks we got to be in when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. We have a 16% return since the first of the year on my video stock group. Those are stocks that I select. I put out a video 3 times a day. You just follow my instructions on those particular stocks. This is for people who just don't have time to learn. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and use the video stock group.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give it a call. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
A lot of the things that are good about the economy get reflected in the stock market.
That's not true at all. That's not true. That whatever is in the economy doesn't always show up in the stock market. Because the stock market, remember, is rigged to the upside. That's just a lot of baloney. You know, it's interesting. They try to make you think that when the stock market goes up, it's because the economy's doing well. Well, haven't we proven that that's not true? That the stock market's going up 270%? Not because of anything in the economy. It's going up because of $5 trillion in stock buybacks. So when they tell you, oh, the stock market's reflecting what's good in the economy, that is a total lie. That is not true. It used to be that way. No longer. I mean, look at QE. One of the biggest confidence games ever to push this market up by printing money and then going out and buying everybody's treasuries, the bank's treasuries, everybody's treasuries. Okay, so to drive the yields down on a 10-year treasury. So to get everybody out of the bond market into stock market. So I see. So when they spent $85 billion a month printing money to buy 10-year treasuries to drop yields from 3.1% down to 1%, and the stock market shot up initially 125%. Oh, you're going to say the market went up 125% because of what's good in the economy? The stock market's not the economy, doesn't reflect it. These tax cuts will enrich the big corporations, its CEOs, the largest shareholders. Never benefited Main Street. So to say the stock market reflects the health of the economy or vice versa is just fake. It's just fake narrative. Because money never reaches the middle class. When the stock market's going up, why isn't that, if that's true, everything's wonderful, why isn't that money trickling down to the Main Street middle class by way of increased wages? Because it's a lie. It's unbelievable. When it comes to the stock market, the economy doesn't matter, or profits, because stock buybacks is the mechanism that creates prosperity without profits. It's stock buybacks that are holding back the growth of this economy. It's stock buybacks is why we can't grow the economy to 5%. The debt is huge. Corporations have borrowed over $8 trillion to buy all these stocks, the old stock buybacks. And they're buying the stocks at incredibly high prices. They don't care. What do they care? The CEOs are getting the cash. Unbelievable. And another thing besides the bank, besides the national debt, the trade deficits and the budget deficits, the tariffs, corporate welfare, that's keeping the economy down. Trump, in cleaning the swamp, has got to get rid of this corporate welfare. But first, let's talk about making some money. The stocks that you want to be in, okay, right now, is you want to always be watching. And again, people are going to say, oh, the FANG stocks, Facebook, Netflix, those are traps. Now, there's nothing wrong in being in Netflix. It almost goes up every day. As long as you know you have an exit plan. Because when this market does crack, and it has already started on January 26th, and it's going to start cracking again, you want to make sure you're out of Netflix. You got to have an escape plan. And that's what I do for my gang. I make sure that we have a plan that our losses are so tiny that our risk to our reward, the risk is so large, the risk is so little, reward is so large. But you always got to have your plan to exit. You know, 99.99% of the retail customers in Netflix would not have a clue when to get out. They wouldn't have any idea when they're seeing a signal to get out. No clue. My gang members will never get caught in Netflix. They'll be out. Because remember, it's going to be one of these stocks, Netflix, Google, or Amazon, or Facebook, that's going to start the market crash. Because there's so much margin money. People have been borrowing money to buy these stocks. And when those calls start coming in, when the market starts going down, the price starts going down, you get these margin calls. It's the acceleration of the stock market going down is incredible. Because remember, when you look at Facebook, Netflix, Google, and Amazon, that's 45% of the market cap of all the companies in the S&P 500. How can you have four companies take 500 of the largest companies in the world, and four of them is half of the value? Half of the value. You don't think that's a trap? Now, I'm not saying not be in them. My gang members get in them. As long as they got a safety net, make sure they're going to be out before the crash. Google, $1,150 a share. And this stock isn't even making new highs. Can't even make all-time new highs. It's on its third lower high rather, third lower high. If you're in Google, I'd be out of that right now. I'd be calling just go online and exit from Google immediately. You should only get back into, right now Google is at $1,150 a share. When you buy Google is when it's back up to $1,186 a share. Amazon. Are you kidding? $1,700 a share. This thing is going to fall like a freight train. But wait a minute. Not saying to get out. Keeps going up almost every day. All you got to know is, how am I going to know when it's going to get out? I just got to know when to leave the stock. That's what I'll do for you. That's what I do for my gang every day. Microsoft, another big stock. Same thing. All these stocks, if you look at all these stocks, if you look at Facebook, that's on they have a new yearly high. Netflix, new yearly high. Google, bailout now. Amazon, new yearly high. Microsoft, trying to make a new yearly high. Apple, same thing, struggling to make a new yearly high. This is where all the money is going, right here in the stock market. Are you nuts? The best place to be in the stock market is industrials. The best place is in materials. The bank stocks. That's where you want to be. But no matter where you go, you want to know, okay, when do I get out? When do I get out? 70% of the time, stock market goes up. We've had some energy. All the energy stocks are all dropping again. They're all dropping again. Why? Because, again, I knew when to get my gang members out. All the energy stocks we've got out before they all pulled back. Because you know if they're going to keep increasing interest rates on the short-term Fed rate, the 10-year Treasury yield is going to increase. That means the dollar is going to increase. That means they're going to have to print dollars to pay for to finance the budget deficits we have, because we keep spending about $1 trillion more we take in. And when you keep printing money to finance the budget deficits, that means the dollar gets weaker, and the oil-producing countries, to make up for that weak dollar, want more money for their oil. So you know when to buy the oil and when to get out of the oil. Join my gang right now, 877-600-GANG, and sleep at night.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil's Gang. You hear me talk about my video group. These are folks who don't have any time to learn. I do the actual investing for them. I do a video 3 times a day. All I do is follow what I do. As a result, if you were a gang member from January, we now have a 16% return for my video group. Join my gang, philsgang.com. If you're busy, it's a perfect solution.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Earnings are on a tear, and although it doesn't always feel like it, the stock market's in really good shape.
Earnings on a tear, they say. Where are the earnings coming from? Stock buybacks. Where else? The corporate tax cut. Earnings, every large corporation got a bump in their earnings, a positive bump of 7%. That fades away. That's gone now. They don't get that next year. That's gone. Earnings, he says, in good shape. Well, let's see. If I'm a company and my stock's at $50 and I got 2 million shares out there and I see my business sucks, I'm not going to report a good quarter, and I got 2 million shares, I'm going to go buy 1 million of those shares back. So there's only 2 million shares outstanding that investors can buy. That 1 million shares left. So if I have 2 million, take back 1, there's only 1 million outstanding shares. So how do I get my stock up, my earnings up? I take and I spread my earnings, the crappy earnings, over 1 million shares instead of 2. Magical. All of a sudden my earnings look beautiful. Beautiful. But it's all fake. It's fake. Why do you think stock buybacks were a felony in the 80s? A felony. You go to jail. A CEO doing this. And this is what they have built. But the CEOs don't give a damn, because the CEOs know the market's going to crash, and the CEOs don't care if they're buying a stock at $1,000 a share, even though it's worth 10 cents, because they're cashing out, just like they did before the market crashed in 2000. But nobody's going to tell you that on CNBC. No. Instead, they're going to tell you this.
I mean, there's no question about the economy is doing better. Go to Cleveland, the economy is doing better. Go to Flagstaff, Arizona, the economy is doing better. The economy is doing quite well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, really, quite well. I'll bring you to Central Florida, where the average person, after taxes, doesn't even make $35,000 a year. But remember, 70% of our workforce, 66% of our workforce, say 70% of our workforce, after taxes net $35,000. I'll bring you over here to Central Florida. They net about 25 to 28. They need 7 credit cards to keep going. Why do you think there's such, if we're doing so good, why is there so many credit card delinquencies? So, bottom line, today you should have been focusing on oil. If you were with me, you would have been focusing on energy, shorting it. Example, one of the stocks, ESV. This had a beautiful pattern that I pointed out on June 6th. I said, this has a lower high, and when this turns red, and then it all of a sudden turned red, and I said, it makes a new low, short it. Going down beautifully. Another energy stock, EOG. It's breaking now. And here's a stock, EOG. It rallied from $98 to $128. That was about 28%, I think. And then she pulled back, gave back about 5% of the 30%. Then she gave back about 5% of the 30. She pulled back a little bit. And then it turned red. So you knew when to get out. Because it turned red. Now look at it. Now you're making money. My gang members are making money as the stock goes down. I do this every day. We have a class every day, 9:30 to 11. We have all kinds of updates. We have all kinds of help. We have coaching. And for those people who say, I'm so busy. I'm a mason. I'm a carpenter. I'm a drywaller. I'm a truck driver going from Boston to L.A. I don't have time to learn. Then I say, I'll do it for you. I'll take the stock, put it on a video, and 3 times during the day, you check the video, and I update it telling you what to do, and most of all, when to get out. When to get out. So you haven't got to worry. You haven't got to worry. The biggest stocks, the big group that you got to always look at when you're doing stocks is, as I told you, the industrial stocks. XLI, that is the symbol for the ETF. XLB, and that's the symbol for materials. They're both starting to fall. That means the market's starting to crack. Now, on my MV2 chart, they have not turned red yet. But we're going to be ready now. See, now, if my gang members that are in XLI and XLB, I'm warning them right now to take most of their profits in these 2 groups. Then as soon as it turns red, get out of it totally. They don't have to ever worry about getting stuck. And these 401ks that we talk about, that everybody thinks these 401ks are so wonderful. Every day there's another announcement as to how people are getting screwed with fees. Matter of fact, today, I'll see if I can find it here. There was one today that came out. It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. Here it is right here. Let's see. It was 401k excessive fee suit. You see these all day long. 401k excessive fee suit alleges issue with ETFs, TDFs, and menu size. Excessive fee suit. That's just one. Here's another one. 401k fee suit settled for $17 million every day because they're stealing. The 401k is the largest skimming operation in this country, and nobody's going to do anything about it. Now, I only got a few minutes. I got to explain something. The reason that we are not going to grow, I already told you. Budget deficit, the national debt, big, huge debt. We got also trade deficits. We got corporate debt up the yin-yang. I mean, we've got so many anchors. These are all anchors. Government debt, household debt, increasing budget deficits, tariffs. But guess what else we have? Low wages. But the real killer is corporate welfare. What I mean is that the small business is the engine to our economy, and they get screwed because they take care to big boys. Our economy grows when businesses and entrepreneurs do startups. That creates good paying jobs in this country. But they can't go to the bank and get money. They can't. And so, but what's corporate welfare, though? Oh, you take a guy like Carl Icahn, who's worth $22 billion. He can go, for example, he went to the EPA. He was granted to an oil refiner he owned. They granted him. Now, this guy's got $22 billion. He put in a financial hardship waiver. Financial hardship waiver worth $22 billion. So he didn't have to pay $7 million for these things he needed for cleaning the oil that he's refining. They gave it to him. Financial hardship? Guy's got $22 billion. You and I have to give him $7 million? He's a raider. When he takes over a company, he strips them. He strips their assets. He strips their cash, and he leaves them in debt. He outsources their jobs. He destroys communities. And so what do? The corporate welfare. The government gives them an exemption. Big business always wins. The little small business gets killed because of this. Small business is the backbone of our economy that account for 54% of all sales in the United States, 60% of all jobs, especially startup businesses. They've got to go, and when they're trying to borrow money, they go to the SBA. Are you kidding me? They got a tiny $1.4 trillion budget. And when you go to borrow from them, they send you to a local bank in your town, and they tell the local bank to do the loan, and they'll guarantee it. And what they put a small business through, how they jerk them around, is unbelievable. It'll take you sometimes 2 years to get a loan from the SBA. So small business is getting screwed by the government because the big business who pay Congress, who have lobbyists, they do everything for them. It's corporate welfare. Because of that, our small businesses are contracting. We've never had more small businesses close doors in the history of this country. When you don't have the small businesses which create most of all the jobs, especially, do you know in this country, it's the startups that create most jobs? But they're getting screwed because of corporate welfare. The big corporations push the little guy out of the way. Look, join my gang. You'll never have to worry again. Am I going to get hurt? Will I get out of this stock in time? With me, you will. You'll sleep at night. Just help St. Jude. Join 877-600-GANG. We're waiting for your call.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. PhilsGang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. PhilsGang.com can help you generate extra